Hello, friends. It's me. And I welcome you to today's episode of What I Think. So I asked my friend Natasha Gaines to join me today. Hi, Tasha. And I call her Tasha. And the reason I did is because, like me, she is a business owner. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about what we do. So we're going to start with Tasha and I have been friends for 21 years. We just discovered, and we met in Detroit, where we were both living and where we were both working as international flight attendants. And that is where we lived together and worked together. And we did have a lot of fun, if I recall.
Yes, we did. Good old days.
Yes.
Yeah.
So not flying anymore, me either. But you've started your own thing. What is it?
Yes, I have. First, hi to all of Deirdre's people. And don't worry, everybody calls me Tasha. So I own a company with a good friend of mine named Jennifer Griffith, and the company is called In the Life of Zen. And the short answer is that we provide tools and resources for wellness, for the wellness industry, based on a few different subject matters: stress management, work-life balance, finance and abundance, with the overall idea being that once you have your health all in a place where you want it to be, you can then go and focus on pursuing your dreams and living the best life that you possibly can, whatever that means to you. So that's the company.
Awesome. Yeah. So if I came to you and was looking for, say, stress management, you know what? Yeah, what would be my options if I came to your website and wanted to do some stress management?
We have all the options.
All the options. All of them.
All the options.
Okay.
We have quite a few things. So we started out initially with a tribe membership, and basically our tribe membership is you pay a one-time fee, and then you have unlimited lifetime access to tons of EFT tapping videos, guided meditations, mantras, tip sheets, workbooks, all of it, all of the things. And then we also provide a service where if whatever you get in there, we don't have what you're looking for, say you want something really specific, then we will write the tools for that. So if you want to work on, I don't know, long COVID, insomnia, post-traumatic stress disorder, whatever it is, we'll write those tools for you as well. If you're looking specifically for stress management, I'm also a stress management coach. So I have a 4-week program where I work with people on that. Because what I find is tribe membership's great. Those, we also have courses, we have ebooks, we have, there's tons of stuff in there, but not everybody has the structure, the know-how, the time, or just, the foresight to really get in there and do it all themselves on the daily basis, right? Not everybody, that's not everybody's thing. A lot of people are great like that, but not everyone is. And so the stress management, the stress management program, it's more, we kind of assess where you're at, what's going on, and then we figure out what works and what doesn't work for you, because these tools don't always necessarily, you don't necessarily respond to all of them. So for instance, a lot of people like EFT tapping. I know you do. I know I do.
Like it. Yeah.
Yeah. But I've had quite a few clients that have been like, meh, hard pass. So, but yet they'll respond really well to something else. So, and it doesn't matter to me, whatever works for you, that's the idea. And that's what we're trying to get at, so that you can, get that stress. So before it reaches overwhelm and high functioning anxiety and all that jazz.
Yes.
Right? So
yes. Yeah. I will confess that I have used, I do like your EFT tapping stuff. I actually think tapping is really cool. In fact, I recommend that you make a video explaining what tapping is to put on your marketing, because I don't think people know what it is, and it's really cool.
Yes, we do have that video.
On your,
yeah, it's under the resources pages. So it's just an introduction. I don't mean
on your website. I mean like on your marketing, like on Instagram or Facebook.
Oh, yeah. That's a good idea. I'll do that. Yeah.
Because it's cool and not a lot of people know what it is.
That's
Another
true.
thing that I have to tell you is that I have used the worksheets on your website. I've used the financial ones to try to sort out my
Good.
finances, and they were helpful. So
Yeah,
nice work. You
good.
guys are doing it.
Yes, yes, we are. We also actually, another thing too that's really helpful for a lot of people is we have a podcast where we on a weekly
Perfect.
basis interview, thought leaders on the all of these subjects, and they of course are all the experts too. So it's really helpful and it's fun. It's
Yeah,
fun, right?
I do
Yeah,
like your podcast. Yeah,
yeah,
it's good.
yeah.
I've
Yeah.
also been a guest on it.
Yes, you have. Yes. So speaking of, tell everybody about you,
Tell
What
everybody
are you
about
doing?
me. Oh my gosh, there's so much to say. Okay, but we're not talking about everything about me, because that I could go
Okay.
on. So yeah, I also have started my own business. It's called Carriage House Coaching, and it is because I am, as you know, I'm a certified health coach and a certified life coach, also a registered nurse, an avid reader, interested in the world, and so many things. And so I've taken all of my interests in life and combined them and funneled them into this business. So
Love
what
it.
I offer is I do one-to-one transformational coaching. And literally, transformational coaching means just what you think it is. You come in with something you're struggling with, and we transform you around that thing. It's pretty amazing. The other thing I offer are book groups. So we'll take a particular book, like I'm just going to grab this one. It's You Are a Badass at Making Money. And I have a 12-week program that centers around this book that is all about money mindset. And so at the end
Yeah.
of this 12-week program, you're going to be like, oh my God, I'm all set. I know what to do. So it's really awesome. I will tell you, these groups, I don't know, there's something happens in them. It's like magical. People become open, they're sharing, they're supportive, they are
Yeah.
accountable. It is incredible. Magic happens. So yeah, that's what I do.
Well, I will say, as someone who has worked with you with the transformational coaching, which I loved, and also been a part of those book groups, you're right. The book group, I kind of feel it feels a little bit like group coaching, sort of,
Yeah, that is what it is.
Yeah.
It's group
Yeah.
coaching with a book.
Right. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
cool. It's very, very, very good. I love it. And I learned so much that I then can turn around and use in my own practice.
Good
Yeah.
to know. Good to know.
hmm Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah. Yeah. So for somebody in your book group or your transformation, like who's your ideal client? Who would you want to?
Ideal client. What an excellent question. I like working with smart people.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say it. If you're smart, you're my kind of person. I like smart people who are intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually curious. And
Right.
I don't care how old you are. I don't care if you're man, woman, trans. I don't care. If you fit, if you're into it, if you want to learn about yourself and grow, and you are looking to make yourself better. And what I mean when I say better is I'm talking about, like, I kind of feel like we've all been sent to Earth or life or whatever with a job to do. And I
Yeah.
feel like it's almost a sacred responsibility. And
Yeah.
so part of the work I do is to draw out who you are, what you're good at, and where you should put your energy. And if you have things that are blocking you and getting in your way, we will uncover it and get
Yeah.
you to, as you said, we work to get people at their best selves. That's what I do too.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I know that phrase has become kind of like a
Oh, I
catchphrase,
know.
like
Yeah.
you mentioned wellness too, and living your best life, being your best self. It is,
Yeah.
but who cares? It's true. Who
It's
wants to
true.
live their worst life?
Well, and that's how cliches are born, right? Because it's accurate.
Right, yeah. So,
Um,
so that's it.
yeah, good. I like that. One thing I was thinking about the ideal client thing too. Do you find that you need also somebody that's willing to do the work? Because what I find with a lot of these tools and resources is I can give you all the information in the world, but it's up to you to utilize that, right? Like,
Absolutely. What a
yeah.
good question. The answer is not yes,
Yeah.
but it's not no either. So,
Right.
I customize the programs that they're like very easy. So when we work together, it doesn't feel like, it feels similar to our conversation. It's conversational. It's kind of fun. We do deep dives, and I try to make the environment as comfortable and easy as possible so that when you do these deep dives, you almost don't even know you're getting into the muck inside you. And I also create the structure in such a way that a lot of the work can be done in the sessions. But if I've given you an assignment and you don't do it, well, it's your loss, but chances are you'll find a way to make it up in the conversation. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
But certain things like certain areas in wellness, it does require, like, you have to be accountable, like
you're going to have to be accountable and do something. What I try and do with people though, is make it as easy and as seamless as possible. Right. Because otherwise nobody's going to do it. Yes. So, and especially when you're all stressed out, because generally people that are coming to me anyway, they're at a level of stress where they've almost hit that overwhelm. And once you get to that overwhelm, it's really hard to make any sort of decisions to change anything because you're just all over the place with your anxiety levels. Right. So often that first session that we have is them just, well, quite frankly, just all over me with everything that's going
lovely. Yeah.
But once they've gotten that out, because a lot of people are so bloody frustrated, they don't even realize that they've just, they're all over here. And then once they're able to say something, it's like, okay, now what are we gonna do about this? But yeah.
Exactly. So it sounds like some of the work we do is very similar. I'm not surprised to hear that, because we're both gearing towards helping people. Mine is a little more emotional, spiritual, mental, and yours is a little more, I mean, you do that stuff too. Let's be honest, you do a lot of that, but you also have that aspect of, the physical component.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So we rock.
Yep. Basically.
We do.
And we'd love all of you to come rock with us.
Yes, please do. All right. Thank you so much, Tasha, for joining me today. It was a lot of fun. I knew you'd be fun. And thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you next week. Bye.